I think Allied forces, Canadians, Americans, and others, I think politicians and leaders around the world, I think Afghans themselves were surprised at just how fast the Taliban were able to take over in Afghanistan. Over the past number of months, we have been working to get as many people out as possible, but I think a lot of people on the ground and around the world thought there would be more time. We accelerated our processes over the past number of weeks and months. We did everything we could, but of course it got even more intense, more quickly than everyone expected. And I think it is important to thank the Canadian Armed Forces members, the diplomats, the consular officials who've been working so unbelievably hard, as they have many times in the past, whether it was getting Canadians home to Canada in the beginning of this pandemic, or rapidly bringing over tens of thousands of Syrian refugees in 2015 and 2016. Canadians continue to step up, especially right across the country, to welcome people fleeing violence and terror into our country, into their new country, into their new homes.
Last night, Erin O'Toole said if he were Prime Minister, he would, quote, provide political and material support to Afghans resisting the Taliban occupation. Is that something that you would be prepared to do, and what kind of material support do you think is appropriate?
We're going to continue to work with the international community on ensuring a stronger future for Afghanistan, on demonstrating and putting pressure on the Taliban to allow people to leave, to respect human rights, to do more to protect vulnerable Afghans, particularly women and girls who've seen significant progress over the past number of years. At the same time, Erin O'Toole is promising to end the immigration program responsible for bringing over tens of thousands of Syrian refugees, and the very program we're using to welcome in the future tens of thousands of Afghan refugees. So Erin O'Toole is talking about doing more to help in Afghanistan, but not to being generous the way Canada has always been with government-sponsored refugees. I think people can read through the lines and understand what his perspective is on that for real.